Okay, this is just a quick video feedback for a Driven Mavens fan, how to draw cars now fan as well on Facebook, Caleb. Looks like he started to use the templates, which is really good. That's exactly what they're for. For some reason, it seems like the wheelbase seems a little bit smaller, which means we need to extend out that wheel, which is what I did here. One of the most important things you want to do as you go through your exercises and the reasons you have the drawing exercises is to make sure that you get nice fluid lines. That means you need to really draw through your line work. You don't want to get really tight and start to have consistent line weight throughout your drawing. You want to be able to vary the line weight. I'm using something like a Cintiq tablet. It's just a tablet PC that allows me to get a little bit of pressure variation with using the digital pen, which is pretty nice for doing work like this. So what I'm doing here is doing exactly that. I'm just trying to extend the line work past the perimeter of the shape. You don't have to draw right up to the line. You want to be able to extend it, because what that does is that it gives you some motion. It gives the sketch some more character, and it gives it a sense of speed, even though that it's standing still. Essentially, that's what a lot of us practice when you start to sketch. You want to be able to communicate that excitement, right? I mean, you want a sketch to look really hot. You want it to be animated and dynamic in so many different ways. And one of the ways, like I had mentioned, is to make sure that you keep drawing through your line work. Extend your lines throughout. And it's harder than it looks, because if you bought the DVD set, we stress a lot about drawing and making sure that we are practice drawing, that is, and doing your practice exercises. That way you can get the consistency and the fluency that you're looking for in your sketch. The other thing that you want to start paying attention to is the direction of your character lines and then your details. Oftentimes, I think back in the 80s, you tend to see a lot of cars that have a lot of cosmetic detailing. So the details and the surfaces look really nice to the cars, but the problem is that they don't really relate to anything else in the car. So if you look at a side view versus the back view or front view, and none of the shapes really do anything. They're all kind of divorced from each other, so to speak. So there's no harmony, and nothing seems to work together as a whole. So when you start to sketch through your line weight, bear in mind where those curves go to, what direction those curves take, and what kind of details you can take out of them, or actually create out of them. I'm just going to finish off here with the spokes. There we go. That one's a little off. Actually, it's quite a bit off. I'm amazed at the tools that we have to work with now with the digital realm of being able to draw on your screen much easier. But even for me, as I start to get used to some of these tools, it's different. It's not the same feel as drawing on paper. Nothing's drawing on paper, of course. But for the time being, to be able to make markups and to help people out, this is really pretty handy. I'm not able to do this stuff on I have a Wacom tablet, but there's just no way. I can draw some circles, but as soon as we get into perspective, I have to draw on a separate sheet of paper and scan that in. It's really difficult for me to be able to control that. So there we go. We just darkened the inner parts of the spokes to pop out the shape of the spokes, and that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna draw through some lines here, and pretty much a 5-minute sketch, just a profile. I want to thank a lot of the fan members who decide to participate and throw their work up there on the site. Much appreciated, and when I get time, I try to help and provide feedback. So hope you like this one, and we'll see you next time on drivenmavens.com.